High School Insiders back once again for another week, and boy, Jim, have we started off the week, the playoffs with some excitement. Super 8 Division 1A play-in games last night up in Stoneham, and let's start with the nightcap. This is the one everybody's going to be talking about, Braintree and Catholic Memorial.
Good goal. Very controversial play early in the game. Braintree, as you'll see on the video, certainly looked like they scored the goal. The puck hit the bottom of the crossbar, hit the back pipe, came down, landed across the goal line, and then hopped out. You'll see it very clearly on the video. Goal light went on. The referee waved it off immediately. A little bit of controversy. They discussed it. They called it no goal. So still scoreless at that point. Braintree does wind up scoring to go up 1-0, carried that into the third period. CM scores a couple of goals quick at the end of the game, winds up winning the game 2-1. To Braintree's credit, they didn't really overreact too much to it at the end of the game, but it's certainly a tough break for them as they were looking to try to move on to the Super 8 tournament for the first time.
Yeah. And as you can see, Jim, we're showing a little bit of love to our referee buddies today, guys.
We're
French. Yes. Sorry to put you guys on blast this week, but things happen, you move fast, you don't always catch them in real time. The game is not played in super slow motion, as Dan Brothers told me,
right.
And he's right. But on the flip side, it's a big win for Catholic Memorial. Braintree had just beaten Catholic Memorial last week to get into this tournament, and CM has had some trouble scoring goals. Aaron Clancy, big in the third period.
Yeah, nice little play where he kind of just chips the loose puck on net with about 6 minutes to go. And then he made a great play that was a little bit controversial, but grabbed the puck out of the air, dropped it down, batted it in off of Nick Anson's leg, and there's the winning goal right there.
Then in the other game, who would have thought that we'd go to the game that went to either 1 or 2 overtimes, depending on your interpretation of the new setup. We talk about this second, but Xaverian and Archbishop Williams put on a classic in the early game.
Yeah, just up and down. The goalies didn't necessarily play badly for a 6-5 game in overtime, but just a great up and down action, a lot of back and forth. Archie's had the lead 2 or 3 times during the game. Xaverian kept fighting back. Big game by Jack Cook, the hat trick, and then the game-winning goal by Ricky Smith in overtime.
Ricky Smith walking over the blue line, ripping one.
Yes.
Good job by the defenseman. Danny V, how's the excitement level on the basketball tournament first day?
The tournament is underway, and as you saw in yesterday's paper, we put our necks out on the line with our picks. Start with Division 1. Andover has been on the bubble several times, have never gotten over the threshold. I think this is the year FaZe gets to the Garden, and he won't have to buy a ticket to get there. Who will he be facing? I think it's Catholic Memorial. I think the Knights have really, blossomed as the season's gone on. Very deep team, very talented. They get it up and down the floor. They want to play pressure basketball, and nobody's doing it better than them right now. Over in Division 2, hard to overlook New Mission from the city. Finally got over that hurdle, winning the city championship for the first time under Corey McCarthy, and they're clearly the team to beat over in Division 2 North. I think you're going to be looking at seeing them face Bishop Fian, team that's been 1 loss over the season. Looking at other teams that should be getting there, you're looking at Watertown, Division 3 North, Martha's Vineyard in the South. Division 4, I could see Hamilton, Wenham, and Cohasset being there. Over on the girls' side, you're looking at Braintree, a team that's had no problem getting to the Garden. Now it's time to take that next step to get to the DCU Center. I think this is the year Ashley Russell, the Hurley sisters, and Molly Regan get it done. I think they'll do it at the expense of Central Catholic, who did beat the Womps last year. Division 2, I see Arlington Catholic really blossoming at the right time. Coach Dave Brady. Who will they face? Undefeated Duxbury. That's who they'll face. Division 3, I look at St. Mary's, a team that really played well all season long, stepped up against challenges. They could be facing someone they've seen before, and that's Archbishop Williams. Yes, a 500 team, but a team that has as much talent as anybody out there, short of Braintree. Division 4, look at Fenway, looking for a three-peat, and I think they're going to be looking at a familiar face there in Greater New Bedford Volk. Are these right or are these wrong? We'll talk next time on the Insiders, and you can tell me how we've done.